Hey everybody, welcome back to more East Origin, where last time we got to the beginnings of the tower here, as we know now from later games in the series. It's called Darm Tower. We're pretty much exploring, but we got tossed into a trap, so now we need to figure out how to get back from said trap, so let's just keep on exploring. That's our hint, pretty much, just keep exploring. Pretty simple, not too hard to figure out. Like I said, this one is a pretty linear game. You'll figure out where to go and how to do things just as you progress. So, we're also encountering new enemies as we go along, as well. As you notice, we have these like saw blade magician dudes. I don't remember the names of every enemy, but if you want to know the names of every single enemy, you do have an option for that. If we go into the topic screen, we can actually read up on some of the characters that we meet and things like that. If we just want to like learn about Unica, for example, we could just do this and read it. But also, we have options for monsters, which we can see everything that we've killed so far. As you can tell, there's a lot of question mark stats. Whenever you see these question marks everywhere, you just need to kill more enemies and you'll eventually get more of those filled in over time. Such as the first one over here. As you can tell, I pretty much fill all that information out. So if I want to keep filling it out, I just kill more enemies. Plenty simple, easy to figure out. Thankfully enough, it's not too bad. You do unlock modes later on that allow you to just attack enemies that you fought before, so you don't have, like, you can keep replaying the game over and over and over again if you want, because it does actually kind of go into the other games, like the other modes that you, if you're using other characters and stuff like that, if you're using Hugo as well, you will get those other manual options just by going through. Like, it pretty much stacks throughout like every single save file, so you're pretty much fine there. It's not too bad. Otherwise, so we'll keep exploring and find out how exactly we can get out of this trap. Honestly, it's not even that bad. We can literally warp back to the beginning, but it looks like the only way to progress forward is to go through this area anyway, so I might as well do that. It's not too big of a deal. So we're just gonna kind of get as much experience as possible as well, because, you know, experience and getting level ups in these games, honestly, it really helps. Like I said, just the single digits really do matter. So you might as well get as much as you can pretty early on, because those, just like some enemies that like take a while for you to kill, you'll eventually just start killing in a couple combos versus just taking like 6 hits over and over and over again just to kill them. Which is honestly really nice, just to be able to get rid of some of them over and over and over again. So we might as well just keep that in mind. So we're just gonna keep attacking you, get rid of you, and we're gonna move this way, because obviously we saw something up over here, so we might as well just check that out. Boop. There we go. Open up a platform to a chest on the other side. Plenty simple. So we're just gonna head back over this way. Hello there, just gonna skip you for now, since you're kind of in a spot that makes it slightly hard for me to actually get to you, so I'm not really gonna worry about that too much. I almost just missed. That's fine. And we made it. Which just gives us a Rotofruit. Let's check that out, shall we? Inventory. Rotofruit. A delicious fruit from one of the 2 Rototrees, favorite fruit of a sacred animal known as Ruse. Alright, we'll keep that in mind. Hello there, can I actually, I mean, I kinda can get you, but you're in a spot that makes it plenty hard for me to get you, so I'm just gonna kinda just let it happen for now. There we go. Let's get rid of you before you vanish, because I am not close to leveling right now, but I definitely do want to just keep getting levels. Mainly because at the beginning of the game, some of these enemies I really just want to kill a lot faster. So it's like, it's not that big of a deal. So we're just gonna do that. There we go. Hello there. There we go. And as you can tell, if we just kind of wander around, we saw that we have like multiple paths here and there, so we might as well just take the stairs right over here and go to a new area. So we'll check this side out first. And just move along. Hello there. A lot of enemies to deal with, but I can just spam buttons, which is fine. There we go, get rid of you. Let me grab that so I can regen my MP a little bit faster. There we go. Grab that so I can get some health. Hello there. Give me that. And honestly, like, doing all this grinding technically is still good, because yeah, you do get level ups from it, but honestly, I think the SP matters more if you want to get all those abilities, which, yeah, the SP gain is very kind of low, so yeah, just killing enemies and just grabbing all the little purple gems that pop up out of them, it's honestly, you're better off just doing that, because it takes a while, it really does. All right, we'll just head right over here and grab this. That gives us an emerald. Yeah, obviously we were gonna get it pretty dang quickly after we learned about that effect. Whirlwind power increased. So now what we can do is hold the button down. Emeralds enhance the wind skill. Topaz enhances the thunder skill. And Ruby enhances the fire skill. Plenty simple. It makes it kind of obvious what they do. All you really gotta do is just kind of charge your move now that you have the ability to do that. In this case, with the emerald, I can just hold the A button down and get a little bit of a charge and do a little bit more. There we go. Now that we did that, I might as well see what that did, which we haven't seen that door yet, so honestly, it's probably easy to say that it's on the other side that we haven't actually explored yet. It should be pretty simple to figure that one out, honestly, so we'll just head over this way. Keep going down and fight you. I want to get rid of you. This MP gain. Okay, I got defense, that's fine. Let's try to get more MP. Still more defense, that's fine. Either way. There we go. Ow. All right, I'm getting kind of close to leveling. Okay, do one of these. I want that, there we go. That gives me some HP back. We'll just move this way. All right, so we're outside. We get to see kind of this area in 3D for the first time. I mean, technically, if you played the DS version of the first game, you kind of saw it in 3D, kinda. It's like a half and half deal on that one. Either way, hi, Chess. Acquired Blue Moon Crest. What? Strange. If you're a demon, then why don't I feel threatened by you? I actually think you're kind of adorable. Are you one of the Roos, maybe? My grandpa told me about you little guys. Said the vapors outside transformed you into demons, but demon or no, you are just too cute. I am not really trained for this. I don't have any idea what you're saying at all. If someone from House Gemma were here, maybe we'd be able to communicate. I just want to know where to begin. No, we still as it irks. We will as I have so us when it for scared is not off my smooth me to I'm sorry, I just don't understand. House Tova has a proud legacy, but I'm afraid demon linguistics just aren't a big part of it. Wait, are you hungry? Is that it? I'll take that as a yes. Come to think of it, I might just have some food to give you. Yeah, we'll do that. Whoa! Is that a piece of Claria ore? Yunika's axe has been strengthened. That's amazing. I never knew you guys were so talented. Thank you so much. Yeah, that has strengthened our axe to level 2, so now our strength is a little bit higher. I mean, honestly, we could get level ups and kind of compare, but yeah, strength plus 28 is still a big buff, so yeah. Continue forward. Now that we got that, might as well just keep on heading forward. Honestly, can't really understand the rules, as you can see, so there's not really too much I can really do to try to understand them. So honestly, we're just going to keep moving on. Now that we have that strength buff, things are going to be kind of dying a little bit more quickly, but we could also get levels to also compensate for that as well. Whenever you see a Roo, you definitely want to give them the Rotor Fruit. There is a decent chunk of them in this game, and every single time you get a Rotor Fruit, try to find the Roo as well. You will get a buff, and you will enjoy it. So, yeah, keep that in mind. There we go, got another level up. And now that we got the Blue Moon Crest, instead of just walking back, what I could do is I could open up the menu over here and just go to my inventory. And we could kind of just use this and go back over to the Wailing Blue, which is where that trap was. We're just right back over here. Plenty simple. And while we're here, I might as well see if I can afford any of these. You cannot. All right, that's fine. Gonna keep going over this way and just put this in here. Set the Blue Moon Crest in the altar. There we go. Looks like our way forward is actually plenty visible, so let's just hop on down. The music's going quiet, so you know what that means. Huh? I think we lost him. Annoying little runt. How the hell can he evade us for this long? Doesn't he ever get tired? There's no way we could have gone much farther. I said we keep looking. Sorry, but I lost what little interest I had. There's no glory in catching a sorcerer who'd rather run for cover than stand and fight. He's clearly not a worthy opponent. Man, you need to lighten up. It's the thrill of the hunt, you know? Excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt, but you're not from the search party, are you? If not, then you might want to get out of here. This tower's a pretty dangerous place to be. Is this girl for real? This is too funny. Just look at her. Look at her clothes and that dumb expression on her face. She's a total hick. I'm a what now? Identify yourself, little girl. Are you a friend of that sorcerer's? What sorcerer? I'm Unica Tova, apprentice to the Holy Knights of East. Unica Tova? Huh, so they got a little shit like you working in service to the goddesses, do they? Guess they must really be hurting for help up there. Okay, I told you my name. How about you return the favor? If you've been on the surface this whole time, I guess that means you missed your chance to take refuge in the shrine. Man, I heard the people of East were a bit on the simple side, but this is just sad. Yeah, it's no fun when they come right up to you and practically beg you to kill them. There's no sport in it, you know? Hey, maybe we should try out one of those demon familiars that Zaba let us use. Suit yourself. I have no idea what's going on right now. What are you two talking about? Capture the goddesses and kill any interlopers. Those are our orders. The goddesses? You mean Lady Rhea and Lady Fina? Seriously, who the hell are you? What are you doing here? That's enough chatter out of you, hick girl. Coming to this tower will be the last mistake you ever make. A demon? Have fun. Welcome to our first boss battle, Vagulion, the Winged Familiar. As you can tell, we definitely fought something like this in the first East games. Yeah, so we're kind of already familiar with how this thing functions. It kind of just circles around you with the bats, and then it reforms after a little bit. So we just kind of get up in its face and just do a lot of damage. But we gotta back off because it will attack us, and then split into bats when we get like a couple hits on it. So we need to kind of be careful for what it's doing and then get up close and just keep attacking it. But again, we need to not get hit by a swing because it does a lot of damage. As you can tell there, I lost 18 damage there and it hurts a lot. So we definitely want to be careful. So just get a couple hits on and then move out of the way. Just make sure to just be careful when it does things because it also will attack with a beam, like a fire beam attack if you just kind of let it sit around too long. Honestly, it's kind of better to let it do that because getting hit by its swing, it's a little bit harder to dodge and you just take a lot of damage for that. So just keep that in mind so you don't actually die. In the meantime, I'm just going to get another swing in and I am just going to kind of get a little boost, attack, jump so I can move out of the way. And then I'm just going to do this. Thankfully, I have a defense boost. If the bats get up in your face, you can use the wind attack and it will move them out of the way a little bit. It pushes them slightly back, so you don't have to worry about it too much. You just got to be a little careful. Ow, that actually hit me. All right. So again, to get a little bit close, you can do that and it will push them away. It's not the best defense. I would rather you like just back off from it entirely. But there's not really too much you can do, so just be careful. Once its health starts getting low, as you can tell, it splits up into multiple groups. It's different than how it worked in the original games. because now you have 2 targets to go after. And yeah, it can still both attack you and do around the same amount of damage. They're just smaller versions of each other. So again, just be careful and just kind of back off when you can. It's not that big of a deal if you don't like just keep attacking them like crazy. Just take your time so you don't actually die. That's honestly probably the part that matters the most, is not dying. Thankfully though, you don't need to go after both of them. You only need to target one. So because they will desync after a little bit, so just go after one. Just be careful though, because when they're split up like this, they can do a big attack where they shoot out like 3 beams at you. And yeah, exactly that. Perfect. Thank you for demonstrating. So yeah, just go after one. You don't need to go after like both of them at the same time. Kill one of them, they both die. Speaking of, yeah, they are heavily desynced right now. So I'm just gonna see if I can kill you while that other one's coming towards me. And there we go, that's it. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. But who in the world were those two? And why would they be hanging around with demons? Plus, why would they want to capture Lady Rhea and Lady Fina? The music skipped for a second there. So yeah, we can continue forward, which we're going to do. It's honestly, you just kind of go shoop straight down. And then we'll grab these. Wrong button. There we go. Acquired Mask of Aeus. And as well as a bronze key. And there we go, 2 items we need to progress. We got the bronze key, which allows us to open that door that we saw earlier. I would imagine so anyway, considering it's an RPG. It's not gonna open up something way up there. But also, in our inventory, we got the Mask of Eyes, which will allow us to find things that are hidden. So keeping that in mind, next time on Azure plays more Ys Origin, we're gonna use this Mask of Eyes that pretty much just hides everything, makes everything black and white, and see if we can find some hidden things. I'll see you all then.